He said, "Do it."
We're not on that level of talkability yet where I can do my little dancey dance in front of y'all. Shot not supposed to know my little dancey dance.
I think you just.
He was just there when I did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Tragic. You know all my secrets, man.
Yup.
I'm not sleeping.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Just a ring.
Oh, you 5'1". Talking about you.
Are you 5'1"? Am I 5'1"?
Oh, I was about to say, who raised their hand?
Yes. No. Actually, guess my height. No, I'm not 5'1".
Oh, you already told me your height.
Tough game tonight. Lock in. facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Stephen Curry.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Waters in at the 4. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with Curry, and it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors. And congratulations to MP, who is named an All-Star for the second time, Greg, in his career.
And he continues to improve and impress. I think it's safe to say we'll be seeing him in this game for years to come.
Now here's Irving. Off target from three-point range. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Grimes. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Lively. Dallas again missing. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's MP. He gets it in there. MP's got his second basket of the game.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Moving against MP. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's rebounded by Waters. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And let's step aside from it to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. MV is second.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
A selfless play by Irving off the pick and roll, putting the team first.
Bagley with a screen on Irving. Here's MP. That misses off the backboard. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Now, here's MP. Last game, 26 points. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him
Elevate. All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Back to MP. Pass to Wiggins from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
No good from Irving.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's MP. He has 6. Bagley sets a screen for MP. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
A moment to check out MP here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 31 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Mavericks trail by 4. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Mavericks. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Warriors, a few slots below them.
And when I look at Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Mavericks trail by 3, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question. because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And here is Irving, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. It's good from long range.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Kuminga, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one's good, Irving.
Grimes rhymes with dimes, on time right there.
On the wing, Wiggins. MP deciding where to go with it. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Suns was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force.
Behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the basket by MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. And stolen by MP. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Mavericks shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Bucket is good.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Buries it from three-point range.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Curry passes to MP. .116 left here in the first quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Toppin comes in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Wiggins.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
O'Neal passes to Waters. Out to the right wing. Dallas moving it around. Back to Alvarado. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. James checked in for MP. Warriors with some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And MP subbed in for James. MP inside. He's defended by Alvarado. Bagley sets a screen for Curry. Kicks it out to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, so with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got O'Neal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jose Alvarado. MP inside. He's defended by Alvarado. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Toppin pulls it in. Warriors leading by 7. MP going in strong. And they pick up 2. And that's 15 points for MP.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
To the middle. Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Alvarado's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Curry. MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Alvarado with it. MP's there. Mitchell outside. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Both loose. Here's Alvarado. 9 points in the game so far. O'Neal up top. Dallas again turning it over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Moody. Here's MP. And it's trailed by 6. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Grimes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
That That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Curry passes to Bagley. MP kicks to Curry. Shot from the top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Nobody near Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 6. Back to MP. Kuminga, screen on O'Neal. The drive by MP. No good with the layup.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Got that one up quick. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Kuminga dishes to MP. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Dallas. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Bagley the pass to MP. Driving inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Grimes. Irving for 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. The Mavericks also with a sub. Waters is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving. Has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And the basket is good. And that's 19 points for MP.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Irving from long range. It's hauled in by MP.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And here's Hardy. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Wiggins. MP outside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Kuminga sends a screen for MP. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving drives in from 10 feet out. The Warriors pull it in. Bagley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Seven seconds left in the first half. Launches a 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Bagley in its center. That's the Warriors' 5.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
The Warriors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Irving. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 24.
Very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Outside Kuminga. MP against Irving. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Bagley the screen. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Grimes passes to Hardy. Can't get it to fall. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Outside for Curry. MP outside. MP converting the top bucket.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Irving from long range. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games, averaging about 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And so he hits both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Kuminga. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Mavericks trail by 14. Hardy passes to Waters. Now here's Hardy. Irving for 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kicks it out to MP. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. And he makes that one. MP's got 30.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Grimes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, he's strong frame. Mr. Grimes is not afraid of a little contact, folks.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Warriors leading by 15. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Waters. Here's Grimes. Covered by Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Lively. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
MP inside. He's covered by Irving. Good. Nice job down low.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Hardy passes to Irving. 17-foot shot on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Mavericks trail by 13. Hardy passes to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Goes up to the stripe. Curry's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
MP kicks to Bagley. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Inside, MP gets it.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
On its way from Irving for 2. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by MP.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's Bagley in the corner. MP outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 39.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Pass to Grimes. Irving a screen on Wiggins. Here's Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grimes has got 6.
Oh, I love that answer from 3 from Quentin Grimes. Big-time response.
Lets it go with the 3. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
The 3 from MP. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. There's a screen. Irving for 3. Here's Waters. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And they're running. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to MP. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. And here is Kuminga. Count that one. And now that's 11 points for John. Kuminga.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Bagley. Toppin comes in for Wiggins. And it's Moses Moody in for Curry. Here's Harden. Pass to Marshall. Alvarado with it. Covered by MP. Just 2 to shoot. Dallas again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Toppin. The three-pointer. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Hardy. Here's Gafford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. James is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Hardy. O'Neal outside. Kevin Curry's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for James. The 3 from MP. Rebound by Mitchell. Mavericks trail by 18. So with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Daniel Gafford. O'Neal is out there with Mitchell. Then is Jose Alvarado. And it's Marshall in at the shooting guard position.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Pass to Marshall. Now Gafford. Jackson Davis defending. Shot clock at 5. Gafford, bounce pass. Here's Alvarado. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Be a good-looking bounce pass to set up that way.
Moody with it. O'Neal's there. Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Gafford passes to Alvarado. Irving from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks trailed by 19. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the left wing. MP sets the screen for Toppin. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Irving passes to Marshall. MP against Irving. Lets it go from 14. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got 11 in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Mavericks trail by 17. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP against Irving. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Toppin.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Lively the pass to Irving. Lively with the screen. Hardy. Dallas again missing. Warriors leading by 19. Pass to MP and stolen by Irving. He gets that one. Irving's got 34 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
MP, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bagley, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Toppin. And Wiggins is subbed in for Moody. And Dallas also making a switch. Waters is checked in. Wiggins finds MP. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Grimes. Wiggins with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
MP, no good. Mavericks trail by 17. Irving drives in. It's stolen by Bagley. Curry kicks to MP. Back to Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. MP outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 49 points in the game.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Lively. Down low. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 19 to the left side wing. Here's Grimes. Pass to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3 level.
Bagley in the post. Lively's there. MP, no good.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And here's Hardy. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he finds MP. Kicks it out to Wiggins. MP sets the screen for Wiggins. That one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Harden. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP outside. Fires the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Toppin comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Wiggins. And James subbed in for Curry. Here's Alvarado. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That free throw missing. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And so James will bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the rejection by James. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Marshall. Now here is O'Neal. Here's Gafford. Jackson-Davis defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Marshall can't hit. MP outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Alvarado. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great win tonight, MP.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Irving. Zion Williamson is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's MP in at the 1. There's the triple. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Tatum against Edwards. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Cunningham outside. Trains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's MP, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Another glance at that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
MP with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. And that one's good. MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here's Mitchell. Latrey. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP.
Kyrie can score under any conditions. That guy just knows how to get it in the basket.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cunningham finds Tatum. Towns with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Williamson double team. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. MP's got 7 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Towns. Still yet to score. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Williamson outside. Kicks it out to MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The East trail by 8. Now Mitchell. Will it go? And it's MP with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Irving. From outside the arc. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The East making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Big group substitution here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Banchero comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. MP comes in for Irving. And it's Morant in for Edwards.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. John Morant, he's out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. He misses the free throw.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
He hits the second from the line. And Morant's got the ball here for the West. MP outside. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. Some nice passing here by the West. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 13-point game. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
MP against Mitchell. Here's MP. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The lead now in single digits. 15 points in the game.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Morant looking around. Off target with his 3. The East trail by 8. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Pass break. Here comes the West. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wembanyama driving. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
MP's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Brown outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
MP outside. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And he lays that one in. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Here's MP. Rebound by Mitchell.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He's off on the first.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jaylen Brown. The West leading by 5. MP deciding where to go with it. Down low, Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Brunson. He has 6. Now, here's Mitchell. Cunningham outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. MP outside. Inside. MP gets it.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Tatum with it. He's got 7. Five on the clock. West All-Stars with the rebound. Williamson dishes to MP. The 15-footer. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cunningham finds Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Brunson being aggressive.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Cunningham against MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Tatum no good. The West leading by 6. Pass to MP. Irving surveying the floor. MP sets the screen for Irving. Here's Brunson. He's got 8. Cunningham outside. Top of the key. It's hauled in by MP.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shoots the 3. MP drills the 3.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Towns, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Morant. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it falls over the rim and in. 14 points for Cade Cunningham.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Pass to Williamson. Irving against Mitchell. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP outside. Out to Edwards. Clock at 4. Over Cunningham. Edwards no good. The East trail by 10. Tatum finds Cunningham. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's MP. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Off target from outside. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Ball's knocked loose to the inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars.
Outstanding court awareness by the young MP. When somebody on his team is open, he wants to find it.
Irving's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Up top, Tatum. Edwards defending. Pass to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by the West. MP outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the West All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Antetokounmpo out there with Towns. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now, here's MP. Williamson finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
The East trail by 16. Here's Cunningham. MP grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. They're working.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. And when he does that, unguardable.
The kick out to Irving. MP with a screen on Mitchell. And there it is for him. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
90 seconds now into the second half. Tatum no good. The West leading by 18. MP outside. Back to Williamson. Irving for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Over Edwards. Tatum with another miss.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And there's Edwards on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. On defense, the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Good ball movement here by the East. The 3 from Tatum. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Irving finds Williamson. Cunningham against MP. Back to Williamson. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The three from MP. Rebound by the East All-Stars. To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Williamson, the pass to MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. MP kicks to Williamson. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's good. MP's got 28 points for the game.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Yep, it counts. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Towns with the steal. And stolen by Wembanyama. A three from MP. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. That gives him his second three of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Giannis.
Oh, man. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. MP, no good. Now Giannis. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. The West leading by 20. Shoots from the right block. Edwards, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Cunningham's shot is off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And there's Edwards on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham kicks to Towns. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Whose man is MP?
MP against Cunningham. MP, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Mitchell kicks to Giannis. Towns in the corner. Releases. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 23. Back to MP. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
And the West All-Stars with possession. MP kicks to Williamson. Back to MP. Williamson with a screen for MP. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Irving. Now here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. Jokic sets the screen for MP. Tries again, and the shot goes down. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Some nice passing here by the West. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Cade Cunningham. And West also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. The West leading by 20. Morant outside. Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break.
Free throw good, MP.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
For 3, Mitchell. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, MP, following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's MP making things happen for the West All-Star. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Chet Holmgren, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Irving in at the 3 spot. And that one falls for Tatum. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
It's good from Cunningham.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's MP. Holmgren. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Here's Jokic. Holmgren finds MP. Some nice passing here by the West. The shot, and that's off the glass and in.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Poked away. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Picked up by Brown. Takes a step back. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Tatum kicks to Cunningham. Puts it up from 12. And it's Brunson missing. And here's the West with the ball. Holmgren dishes to MP. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie. And the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Good game, FP.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
Fans live for games like this one.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Warriors, just a few spots below there.
And for the Warriors, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
True, but do you believe they're still not elite? There isn't any squad that won't have a few down periods over the course of the season. I'm not going to be shocked if they're back on top before the end of the year.
Now Golden State's starting five. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And there's the bucket from MP.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Kuminga, screen on Murray. Curry, good.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Murray kicks to Porter. Inside, here's Jokic. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Takes the three. Porter, no luck. On the wing, MV. Guarded by Porter. MP, no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Porter outside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jokic. Over to the left wing. Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
MP outside. Here's Kuminga. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to MP. And the layup is good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Porter looking it over. From deep. Porter can't get that one to fall.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
MP outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Jokic. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. They were raving about an opposing player. In this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 4. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Getting it done in transition. MP's eyes light up when he gets these easy scoring opportunities.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter passes to Jokic. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Porter's got 6.
Porter's so developed with that long-range shot. Beautiful form on it.
Kuminga dishes to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets trail by 3. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. MP, no good. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Brown, the pass to Jokic. And Denver again with the bucket.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Jokic. The Warriors making the shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And he makes both free throws.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's the screen. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's MP. Good defense by Jokic.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Porter, no luck.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Kuminga, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Porter. Now, Jokic, defended by Kuminga. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The drive by MP. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver in the lead, to the wing on the left. Here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket by Gordon.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Now you look at Moody. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Sometimes a three-point shooter.
The Nuggets trail by 7. They've got Nikola Jokic. Ben Simmons is out there with Russell. And it's Holmes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Back to Jokic. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Denver. On the wing, MP. And it's sent back by Russell. And they'll keep possession. Another shot. Floyd, good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Russell from long range. Out left to the wing. That's another look. Pass to Kolik. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 3. On the way, Wiggins. MP passes the floor. Some nice passing by Golden State here. MP with the bounce pass. Fires for 3. MP showing the range.
Well, you love the competitive fire from MP, answering right back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Russell. Last time 14 points for him. Simmons, a screen on MP. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Out to the wing. Kuminga the pass to Moody. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Simmons checked in for the Nuggets. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Heat got the job done. He dropped in 55 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. That stat line is really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And it's Russell missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jokic kicks to Simmons. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And what confidence from Simmons there. His teammates love seeing him take quick shots off the catch.
Kuminga, no good. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Russell, and he lays it straight in. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons dishes to Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It feels like every season, Brett, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Russell. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
MP against Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
MP against Russell. Here's MP, and it's sent back by Jokic.
What instincts from Jokic. Saw that play develop and got right to the spot.
A steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Wiggins against Russell. Outside Gordon. Pass to Kolek. Back to Gordon. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. With the step back, that puts them in the lead. Brown's got 5 points so far. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Toppin finds MP. And here is Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Kolek. And it's off from 3-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Porter has consistently been one of the most effective high-volume three-point shooters that we have in the league.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. 2 shots. That's a big difference maker.
And he can't get the first one.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all three levels.
James checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Denver Nuggets.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions.
Yeah, frustrating their opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down physically and mentally.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. MP out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. MP outside. Wiggins kicks to MP. Outside Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Oh, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Here's Jokic. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. A three from MP. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jokic with range.
Stretching the defense out, you have to stay on Jokic from that range.
Warriors trail by 5. MP deciding where to go with it. And he makes good on the layup. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Down low. Here's Brown. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. That shot no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jackson Davis gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Jackson Davis. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Wiggins finds MP. Jackson Davis can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. The hustle from MP there in transition, taking full advantage on the break.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside. Gordon. There's a screen by Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Gordon missing. The Warriors trailing. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Denver's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 9.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Outside for Curry. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
The Warriors making a switch here. Lloyd's checked in. Here's Kolek. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Shoots from the elbow. Floyd, great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Kolek, covered by MP. For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
And that one drops. MP's got 38 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
They get it again to the right side. Here's Kolek. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. They set the pick. Here's MP. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Good on the shot. Kolek has got 4 this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
MP passes to Wiggins. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nuggets have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Snatched up from deep, Jokic. Here's Gordon. And at last, they get one to fall. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Driving in to the inside. Here's MP. Pass to Wiggins. MP with it. MP to the rack. Basket good. MP's got 40 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And that one's good. Kolek.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending. Making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
You can turn this around, kid.
Inside. Here's Russell. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
We've got D'Angelo Russell. Jokic is out there with Simmons. And it's Kolek in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Russell passes to Jokic. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Wiggins. Now here's MP to take the lead. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry. MP outside. There's the pick. Kuminga kicks to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry gets the bucket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Simmons dishes to Russell. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. To the paint. Here's Kolek. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Simmons checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Ben Simmons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Kuminga. MP left side. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Curry deciding where to go with it. No good from outside.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to MP. Back to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Curry.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
MP kicks to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Simmons pulls it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
It's Russell with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's 18 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one, good.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Murray against Kuminga. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Murray, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the Warriors. Kuminga, no good. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Kohler. Now Russell. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Russell passes to Jokic. No good on the triple.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Kuminga, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
We had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies that wheel on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
MV finds Curry. They set the pick. It's up a 3. Curry making it look so easy.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Jokic. Jokic.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Murray. Pulls up. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. MP with it. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
What worked from Steph Curry gets over. Open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Murray with the bounce pass. Fades back. Oh, they get it back. Here's Brown. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Shoots. The shot by Curry, no good. The Nuggets shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Murray right side. To the middle. The kick out to Porter. And they get it back.
I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And a wide open look for MP. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Porter passes to Jokic. 3-pointers off the mark.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And it's away from Curry for 2. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation to step to get it done.
Jokic inside. Jackson Davis defending. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low, here's Jokic. It's all in by Jackson Davis. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Pocket 6. Hit by Kuminga. Here's MP. It falls!
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind.
Good game, MP.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Another day, another win. Good work. Throw them buffs on MP. We're in the deep.
Feeling you, MP.
Fans live for games like this one.
You guys got this! I know you do! Stay focused, boys! You got this! Go! They shouldn't be on the scene! You guys are right!
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
MP, the pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. And he buries his first look.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got MP topping out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And yep, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Pass to Holland. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Bagley. Excellent D there from Toppin. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Curry. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. Number 5, the Warriors.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. MP outside. Curry against Fox. That's good from Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 7 points.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 4. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. And the basket by Curry. 9 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, though, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Here's MP. There's the drive. And MP throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Thompson. And Toppin pulls it down. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
MP shot is off.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And here is Thompson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are... nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Detroit shooting their first free throw tonight. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And that one misses. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham, left side. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from MP. Pass to Moody. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Warriors lead by 4. Toppin passes to Moody. Now here's MP. Now Bagley. He's covered by Fox. Outside Kuminga. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Sasser outside. Pass to Easton. And here's Cunningham. The Pistons rebound. Sasser outside. From deep. He's off on that one. The Warriors lead by 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
MP drives in. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out. Warriors make some changes. Bagley's checked in for Kuminga. Stephen Curry comes in for Wiggins. And MP subbed in for James. Here's MP. 7 points in the game. And again. It's the Warriors missing. The Pistons trailing. And so in the game for the Warriors. Marvin Bagley is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Fox. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
Wiggins finds MP. Here's Curry. Pass to MP. And stolen by Cunningham. And here's Fox. He's covered by Curry. Eason, pass to Cunningham. Can't cash it in from close range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Curry's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Lets it go. And it's Fox missing. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Cunningham against MP. Cunningham looking it over. And again, the Pistons missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
MP, the pass to Moody. Here's MP. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. MP's got 9 points.
Just a boom, boom play there with MP, putting on that finishing touch.
And here's Cunningham outside. Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors make some changes. Toppin comes in for Wiggins, and it's Kuminga in for Curry. Pass to Anunoby. Fox outside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
With the teardrop. Rebounded by Fox. Pistons trail by 4. Inside, here's Holland. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. MP right through him.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And the Pistons shooting 35% in the second so far. Pass to Thompson. The 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He added 43 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Toppin outside. 54 seconds left in the second. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Screen by MP. Clock at 6. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts. Kuminga's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Fox. Fox with speed. And Fox powers it home.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, that one's good. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Credit. Their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP against Fox. Over MP. And it's Fox missing. MP looking around. And so a close game is wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, for the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you.
That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got OG Anunoby, Thompson out there with Holland. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Moore in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Thompson with a screen. Fox outside. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And these have been the league's best shooters since the All-Star break. MP, number 1.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Thompson outside. Back to Fox. The 3 ball. And again, no good by Detroit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Holland. Fox with the ball. He's covered by Curry. Fox against Curry. Now here's Anunoby. Thompson outside. Here's Holland. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Pass to Moore. Here's Holland. Takes the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's MP. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Fox penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Ooh, that's some lightning speed right there as Fox earns himself a trip to the line.
And he can't hit the second. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Outside Curry. From the top of the key, that's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Moore. The basket's good. the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's MP from outside. The long-range hit from MP.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
On the wing, Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws. The Warriors lead by 3. MP inside. It's rebounded by Moore. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. Holland's got 6.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here's Anunoby. Here's Moore with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Ooh, it's stolen away. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
MP outside. Outside Kuminga. To the inside. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Curry finds MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. MP's got 26.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Down low. Here's Moore. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Fourth, the Pistons.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Cunningham against MP. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
From 7, outside Moody. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Moore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. MP with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's MP into the lane. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Moore. Moody defends. MP against Cunningham. Tries to break his ice. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Pass to Kuminga. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now MP. 28 points for him.
The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. He misses the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And he sinks the 2nd.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Clinton. Now Melton. For the lead. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Kuminga, the pass to MP. For 3. Eason pulls it in. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Warriors on top. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this... He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Moses Moody. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Sasser outside. Eason a screen on Curry. Here's Sasser. And again, no good by Detroit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Melton on the wing, covered by Jackson Davis. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And the basket by MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Moore. Now here's Cunningham, covered by MP. And it's Cunningham missing. The Warriors lead by 3. Up top, Jackson Davis. MP left side. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Cunningham. No good that time. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. Ananobi with it. Here's Moore. Nails it from 3. Moore's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Holland, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And the Warriors making a switch here. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Tries it from 19. And there's Curry on the assist by MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. Now here's Fox. Thompson, a screen on Curry. To the middle. And that one's good. Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Moore. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 39.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Fox against Curry. Fox, that's good.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Toppin outside. MP outside. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
MP, the pass to Kuminga. Now here's Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Defensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And it's Fox missing. The Warriors lead by 4. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Fox surveying the D. Fox hits it right through the contact.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga, the pass to MP. Back to Kuminga. Toppin outside. Pass to MP. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's MP. Holland with a rebound. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Fox. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play. Coming through when it matters most.
Outside Bagley. MP outside. Bagley sets a screen. MP makes his move. Thompson pulls it in.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on their offense.
Here's Holland. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
MP, pressure moment.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
16 seconds left in the 4th. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Detroit calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the final quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And Anunoby gets it to go. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always...
That's what I'm talking about.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. start it up. Season starts now.